All right, it is day number 161. I got a cheat sheet, which is the um the stream description. But yes, it's day number 161. Um I just got off of a 2-hour Zoom session. It was good. It was definitely good, but um yeah, I'm just trying to get my day started and I'm here to get some work in today. Miss Signer, hey. I think I'm be chilling for a minute. I do have first and foremost, I already ate and I still got a little bit of breakfast left. So that's good. Justice is quieting down. I might actually go check on him in a second just to make sure he does not fall asleep on the hardwood. But I'm pretty sure he's very quiet because about to fall asleep. Um, yeah, I got plenty of stuff to do. I was trying to debate on. Oh, I have some certification sessions to run this afternoon. The first one, the time block is from 2 to 5, but the first one that's actually scheduled is scheduled at 3. So for right now, I just kind of want to focus on figuring my life out, even if I do pick something to work on right now, because um, I think if I can get like, if I could get my brain a little bit clearer over the course of the next few hours, however that may be, then I'll know what I can use that focus time for during the exam, because for the most part, when someone comes to take their exam, at the beginning I have to prep them, but then they have about an hour and a half. And then usually it does take them between an hour to an hour and a half to finish. And then I have to watch them demo and kind of basically um, wrap up their session with them. So both of those on the front and back end maybe take 10-15 minutes max. Um, and then yeah, I get a little like basically like a good like hour to hour and a half straight to just work. So I have two sessions today. I have one from 3 to 5 and then the other one from 5 to 7. So I do plan on using that as a working time. And so like I said, if I feel like whatever I need to do right now, if I can get myself like clear on, maybe I do one thing for that first block and then another for the second, or maybe I just take one big thing and break it up into two sessions. That's kind of what I would like to have figured out for there. I literally just got off this call, so my brain is still foggy right now. Um, and I haven't really looked at my calendar or anything like that yet today. So that's by like where I'm gonna start. So yeah, I hope y'all's week is starting off good. Oh, startup school is at 1. I'm so behind on startup school. Like I haven't been keeping up. Um, which just sucks. I need to go and like catch up on that. Let me get my planner first of all. Hold on, because I like to be able to see what's going on. All right, here's my planner. Get all the junk out of my backpack. I haven't worked at my desk in a long time. I mean, I've said a long time. It's been like a week. It's literally been a week. I swear. I keep saying this. I'm like, it feels like it's been 2 months. Like the last 7 days felt like 2 months, solidly. Um, that's why yesterday I was like, I took this nap. I didn't even think I was gonna be able to fall asleep at first 'cause I was so restless, and I haven't really been able to nap as easily. Like I'll be tired, but I'm so restless, like I can't. Or Justice is doing too much. And then by the time I do lay down, it doesn't work. But yesterday, I took that nap and it was so great. Like when I woke up, I felt refreshed for like, it may be only it's been like a week, but like I said, this week felt like the whole week felt like a 2 months. So I felt like I haven't got rest in months, and now I'm like I'm so jaded I can't I can't even tell if I'm making that up. But anyways, yeah, I have a bunch of different things I need to focus on. I have not been on my own projects like for the past couple weeks. I've been really like focused on the house and getting the house together, which is awesome. And I guess I can't say I haven't been focused on my own stuff because the house is obviously this is our program that we're running. Um, but I do have other like client work that I have to finish, and y'all know we got projects and goals and all kind of stuff going on. So I'm actually excited I get to hang for a second today. Can y'all tell I'm like I'm kind of ready. I'm kind of ready. I'm just going through some of these templates. So where am I? Where am I right now? Let's look at the calendar. All right. So right now it's 11:30 and I have about I'm not even going to push to watch Startup School today because I'm already so behind. Like today is not the day knowing that I have certifications this afternoon. Cuz even if I wanted to, I could watch let's yeah, cuz I got to catch up and stuff. So okay. So I have an hour to I got a good amount of time. My calendar is confusing me because there's stuff on here I'm not going to do. Let's move this up and only this. So let's say I don't know how long I'm going to stream. I might just stream until it's time for the exams. So that's what like 3 hours. I already ate. I literally still have some food right here, but like I'm super full. Um, I might refill my G Fuel, but I like already had like a oh y'all, I got my G Fuel back. That's a whole nother thing. um because I like lately I haven't bought G Fuel in so long. My brother's probably like, you are such a mooch because I always end up just like it's not even my fault. It's not even my fault. It's not like I'd be like, you know what, I'm not gonna buy nothing. I'm just gonna wait till he buys some. But my brother, he always goes and does the freaking BOGO. He does those BOGOs for G Fuel. So I never end up having to buy any because like up until November, me and my brother were living in the same house. So it was always like six things the G Fuel on the counter. I'm not about to buy no more. Like, no. So I would definitely and then he goes through his phases where he's like, I can't drink this. You can just have it all. My other brother was living at home too, but he'll have like a little bit here and there. But me, I'm like, okay, that was how I was starting my mornings. That's pretty much what I was drinking back last summer. Through all like getting back into live streaming and stuff like that. Lately I don't like energy drinks. Like I mean, I don't like all the sugar in energy drinks. So this is just like a whole random tangent, but for real, like um I maybe there's other things, other alternatives I can try, but I really prefer G Fuel right now, just the way that it helps me energy wise, and also it don't got a whole bunch of sugar and stuff in it, and it's more like um it's more of like effective like budget wise, and it's just easier. Like in general, it's just easier because even access wise, like one I have one tub in the kitchen in here, and I put the other tub at um at the hacker house, like in my desk or whatever. So, and then all I need is to have my little shaker cup. I got one shaker cup here. I got one shaker cup over there. Um, and then all I need is ice and water. So, yeah, that's a whole tangent, but I've been drinking too much coffee. I've been going to the coffee shop too much, budget wise and sugar wise. And your girl I gotta drop like at least 50 pounds. I have to. Um, it don't seem like that to other people. I know it might not seem like that, but I really do have to drop like probably like 50 pounds. Maybe 40, maybe 40, but like for real. And it's summertime too. So I don't know. Now it's hitting me. What is this? Okay. Let's see. So yeah, I got my G Fuel. I do need to fill out my planner for this week, which I still haven't done. Some of the things that's been going on this week, so or the past like couple weeks. Basically, I've actually been getting a lot out of the workshops for the accelerator that we're running. And it's been giving me some ideas for things to work on. Like I need to work on my own business, and that's what I was saying before, where it's like, yeah, I it's kind of weird to describe like to say, oh, I've not been working on my own things, but the difference in the accelerator, I guess, to me is the fact that most people, basically other people are working on their business and I'm helping them accelerate their business, which is cool. And that in and of itself is a business model, but like at its core, like I'm an entrepreneur, right? So I have to focus on some of my other endeavors. And I haven't really been doing that in the past couple weeks, which I think is okay. But yeah, it's definitely time to I need to work on growing some other opportunities for myself as well. So the first week they did a SWOT analysis and competitor research. So if you've never seen a SWOT before, I know y'all probably seen a SWOT before. SWOT is strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Um, and then there's actually a template that they had as well. This one tells you like different things to think about for each category. Like for strengths, you can think about your value proposition, what's your price or quality, location, geography, innovation, resources, culture, experiences. Those are all like different strengths you could describe. For threats, you could describe trends in the market, um, competitor strengths, new products, lack of demand, season, whatever. So these are really, really good and really straightforward. So I was thinking about, I really want to be doing as many of these exercises as I can for my own businesses as I'm going along this journey as well, supporting those founders. So that's why I was like, I got this stack of where is it? I got this a stack of them here because this presenter came into the house last week. So these were like some of the extras, and I just have the whole stack right now because it was just easier to grab. But so that's one thing. And then today, the presenter was talking about no, I'll go to the next one. Last week, the second presenter was talking about bootstrapping your business. And a lot of times, like with bootstrapping, I feel like when I think about like this boy is really, hold on, I think I need to put him in the bed, in the bed. All right. So, okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, he's about to be asleep. Um, tired but surviving. Heck yeah! Look, we are surviving and we are also thriving. You know why? Because no matter what is going on, we are pushing through. Like, you might need to take breaks. You might have moments where it's harder than other moments, but we are genuinely like continuing to move forward. And that sometimes moving forward is standing still and catching your breath. Sometimes moving forward is sprinting. Sometimes moving forward is going back for a hot second to grab something that you didn't realize you lost or you needed. Like, but still, like, I can genuinely say, we're making progress, y'all. And I'm proud of us. I'm not just speaking for myself. Because we all have different conversations, you know what I mean? Like, we all, um, like, I get to interact with a lot of y'all throughout the week in different ways and capacities. I know, like, we don't always see, like, those kind of conversations that's going on. Like, me and Miss Side Nerd, literally, we always have a chat going. And, yeah, I'm really happy to see it. That's why I was like, okay, when I posted that video the other day, like, and I think I'm gonna repost that. I think I'm gonna post it as a reel, but it was like I was just really reflecting on, like, you know what, girl, you doing a good job. Like, don't, because we begin so hard on ourselves, especially when we are the type like goal getters and we're very like ambitious and goal oriented and stuff like that. If you feel very like purpose driven, all of that, like you end up like judging yourself a lot. And in that moment, I had just walked out of a moment of frustration too, which is not obvious. Um, like, cause I was posting about how we had just finished the house, finished launching the house, and we had just had our first session. Which basically that was like 7 days ago, right? I made this post like almost exactly 7 days ago, right after we finished the presentation, and I was walk. It started with a moment of frustration. It started with me getting frustrated at something that really wasn't even that big of a deal, and something that I was like, it was so much buildup of tension with everything that was going on in me personally, that then I saw something that just like I was trying to address it, but then it was starting to turn into like a back and forth, and then I'm like, then I just walked away, started taking some deep breaths. Then for a second I was really like emotionally overwhelmed. Um and I'm just being really transparent with y'all. For a moment I was like really emotionally overwhelmed. Like I felt like I was about to cry, and not like a sad cry, but like I get really upset. Like it was like a frustration. Like I could feel my frustration building up. And for the record, even though I'm not very much of a crier, like a lot of people would never see me cry or even imagine me crying. Um, but on a personal level, like behind closed doors, if I need to cry, I will cry. And that's something I came to over the years because, and this is just a side note, but for me, that is one of the best, like, emotional releases that I have. Like, some people can yell and put their hands on stuff. Like me, it's like a lot of times when I don't even, I'll cry more out of anger than anything else. So anyway, so it's not like I felt like, oh, I shouldn't cry, but I was in a situation where I was not about to like, I was definitely not about to cry in that situation, especially too because of like the connotation of that, right? That's just like a whole nother thing that I'm always constantly thinking about, as a black woman in tech and business. So anyways, I'm like, it dawned on me, I could go home, like, because I had been working on the house stuff for like a week straight. Um, and that day I slept over at the house. Like I stayed at the house that night, um, just so I could have enough mental space to like get everything started. It was a bunch of stuff I knew still wasn't figured out. So yeah, I stayed at the house that night, and then I forgot, I told myself like, as soon as you are done with the session, you get to go home. So I'm sitting here, I'm frustrated, and then I was about to cry. Like I was so upset over something that was really not that deep. And then I'm like, I can go home. So then I'm like, cool, I'm about to go home. Then I just start packing my bag. I'm like, yes, because I have brought so much stuff over there. I just start grabbing my stuff. Um, and that just like completely. It was like I just have to. It's a very abstract example, but it's like I just have to like. This is something I've been personally doing. I have to refocus myself because like I get frustrated by stuff. Some stuff is stupid to me. Like I don't understand certain things, and it's really frustrating. And sometimes I can get caught in trying to prove my point or trying to come to some type of like mutual agreement with in a situation that it's just not probably not even gonna happen. And yeah. So anyways, I'm like, instead of focusing on that, actually I can go home. Like I could just go home. And you know, me as an introvert, having been around a lot of people, like that is exactly what I needed in that moment. And it was just so nice to know that I could, right? So, anyways, then it went from me being frustrated and literally about to cry to turn around. I'm like, I can pack my bag, I can go home now. We did a good job. Like and then the moment sunk in of what all I had worked on. um, and like realizing like, okay, we like came over that hurdle. Yeah, I'm very motivated, and I've been doing that a lot personally. um I have to, and I hope I can get more conscious of this. Like when I start to get frustrated with situations, like just literally stopping and taking that moment to see what is good about the situation and focusing there anyways, because honestly, like I'm not even dealing with a lot. Like it's not like I'm dealing with like, there are some issues that are going on for me personally, but it's not really that. Like a lot of my frustration is just coming from stuff that I can't control, and this is probably always going to be there, right? People are always going to disagree with you. Like everybody's not going to like what you do. Everybody's not going to like how you do it. Um, being in business is hard and all this other kind of stuff. So instead of letting some of these moments frustrate me, which I know is literally just to distract me, I'm like, just focus back on something good. And that's been helping. That's been helping a lot. Um, yeah. And I don't know. So I'm proud. I'm proud of all of us. I'm just letting y'all know, like, that's just kind of like something that's been going on for me. So even today, I'm like, dang, I feel good because I get to just chill in my own space. As much as I like having a space at the house and it's very convenient, um, me being able to like let Justice play in his room and like when it's time for him to go to sleep, like put him in his bed for a nap, that I have not I do not have that when I'm over there. Like we're both co-sharing a space again, and I remember why I was ready to have my own space again. Cause yeah, so I don't know, it's just funny. Um, Sometimes showing up is half the battle. Sometimes showing up is the battle. Okay, like sometimes it's literally like the day of conference, showing up was the battle for me that day. I already knew like this is about to be a challenging day. I already knew that the registration numbers wasn't where we wanted them to be. I already knew that we was already like it was a lot of stuff that was already in the back of my head, and then I was already late. Um, I was already late for the time that I planned to be there because I planned to be there like at 8, probably at 8 in the morning or something like that, and I was already running late. And so I was frustrated, like starting that day. I did not want to get out the bed. I'm like, and I was not feeling I was not feeling good. I was just so over it. And I'm like, you know what? This what you like you can't I feel like I need to work on some self talk. I was watching I seen this clip. I seen this clip on Instagram. It was like a football player talking to himself on the field, like hyping himself up on the field. And I'm like, I need to be better at that. I think I'm good at like I think I'm good at the thought of or the, like having the motivation to do certain things. But I think sometimes I really need to have a conversation with myself. Um like intentionally. Because yeah, it was just like I was like, okay, I see like athletes do this all the time. And like I said, I feel like I do it somewhat, but not very intentionally. And so anyways, this is what I was doing. This is what I was doing before we had conference. I'm like, I had to like, I'm like, okay, God, it's only by your strength because I want to stay in the bed right now. And I honestly know, like at the end of the day, nobody can force me to do anything. Like last year, Mac had some stuff going on. He wasn't even there the second day. Like I know that if I would have said like, you know what, I just I got some other stuff I gotta attend to. I don't feel good, whatever. The show would have went on without me. We had a showrunner. I got a co-founder. We had to speak. Like the show could have gone on without me very much. But I was just like, I can't do that. Like you gotta. I'm like, bro, like, what is you doing? Like I know it's hard, but you've been through hard before. Like it's gonna be okay. You really just gotta channel. You gotta channel something that you haven't channeled in a minute. And I'm like, okay. And then I had to pray. And I'm like, I don't got time to keep wasting time. Like, let me get my butt in the shower. Like, it is what it is. So I might as well roll with it. Basically, at that point, I'm like, you not gonna not show up. So why is you sitting here doing all this when you better just get yourself ready to show up? That was kind of the conversation I had to have with myself. It I've had these moments a couple times over the past 6 months, especially where I do this. It's like just me alone in the house with like Justice, and I'm like getting ready to prepare for something that I really don't. I really would love to just get back in my bed, but I'm trying to get back out there, y'all. Um, and then I have this montage where I have to like do this whole um you go through the shower and dressing and getting ready to go and like listening to like some good music. A lot of times I have to listen to worship music now because I'm like I'm literally I it's only by the strength of God that I can do that I can do any more than what I'm doing. Um it's working though. So that's something. Even with the 365 days challenge, it took me probably what a solid 2 months just to even not hate doing it. No, it took me a solid 2 months to realize I completely hated doing it actually because I wasn't, So I've been doing better though because during that phase, since it was a matter of not if I was going to do it, but how I was going to do it, then it turned into, well, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna just like quit my challenge. So how about I just push for streaming earlier in the day? As much as I feel like I don't have the time to do it, or I feel like it's inconvenient, the most inconvenient thing was getting in my bed knowing that I still had to stream for the night. And it's I think I've been doing good at these different challenges. I heard something recently. One of the It's like a podcast that I follow, or like a Patreon that I follow. But one of the things she said was like, she's like, you're in a test a testing a moment of being tested, like a moment of being tested, and more so a self evaluation. She was talking about like a self evaluation, right? Not to say like, oh, God is testing you. God can test us for sure, and I do feel that that has happened, but not right now. Right now, I don't. I felt what she was saying. She's like, it's like a self evaluation, right? Like, see how much has your work been paying off. You've been doing all this inner work. You've been doing all of this to like get yourself to a certain point. But now it's a time for you to be able to self evaluate. Like, are you there yet? Is it working? Like, can you handle these things? That resonated with me because I'm like, yeah, you know, I've been very visibly working on a lot of stuff in front of the camera for like the last year or so, over a year now, actually, probably a year. No, it's been a year and a half because I was definitely streaming in January. It's probably been 2 years now, but yeah, I'm like, I know that I can't go to the next level doing the stuff that I've been doing. Like, you get to a point in time where no matter how much growth you have, um, you will outgrow your systems if they are shaky in any way, shape, or form. Like, a shaky system is only gonna go so far. So yeah, I've been trying to like learn how to live in the new version of my life that I'm like coming into, and the new version of my career that I'm coming into, or even that I have like envisioned. And now, like, especially in the past couple months, I have really been seeing like my life, basically my life has been like, okay, you say you about this life, let's see, right? Because at the end of the day, like, especially when it comes to having a business and being a CEO, being a CTO, all that, like, that's not easy. None of this is easy. um we live in a world now where people like it easy, and it's just like, it's no such thing as like overnight success. Not for real. Like, a lot of people who are quote unquote perceived as, oh, they're just so talented, so that's the reason why. It's like, no, they work ethic is crazy. They do things that other people are not willing to do, right? So knowing all that, it's like, yeah, I feel like the last couple months has been like a test on myself to be like, okay, so here's the thing that here's what you're supposed to be doing. Like, how do you handle leadership? How do you handle challenges? How do you handle people? How do you handle finances? Like, how do you handle shit not going your way back to back to back? Like, because all of that is necessary at this next level. So I think I've been doing good though. um that was my little session for today. But yeah, I don't know. So I was like, I'm excited today, because I do get just to sit here and be in my own world for a minute. What's going on with these river cruises tomorrow? 6:30. Okay. Yeah, and then tomorrow, we're going on a little river cruise, for our church, which is exciting. Let me can I forward this? I can forward it. All right. Get out of here. Okay. All right. So let's see. Some things that are really important to me right now. Mm, I need to. I need to have something going on for my. I need to follow back up on my actual website. How that's doing, because I kind of left that in limbo. Wait, what? Did it go down? Oh, I am glad to double check on this. So let's get into what's it called? DigitalOcean. Hmm, see if this is running. I know it was running before, but I haven't looked at it. God, I haven't looked at it probably in a month. Honestly, when was this on the? Look at this activity. A month, and that is crazy. Okay, so hold on. How do I see? This is the. Oh, there we go. It just wasn't up. See, y'all tried to. Okay. That's not good though. That's not good. Hold on. Let me read these. Because if that's the case, I need to go to another tier. Let's go to their pricing. Right now, I have. Learn how to. I wanted to update for the alerting anyway. See, that's what I need. I need some alerting on my freaking site. This boy really don't want to take a nap. This is literally a picture. Like, oh, okay. I guess it's a reference. Find the recommend these options. Under what? Oh, under droplet creation. But afterwards, I forgot to install it on the creation list last time. Okay, anyways, at least it's running now. So I have a bunch of pictures I have to replace. But for the most part, it's up. It's up. But my coaching page isn't on here because I did not have a really good backup of my site data at the time, or like I didn't have the most recent backup. So that's something I noticed. I'm missing my page, my coaching page. Or maybe, let's see, maybe it's just closed. Maybe it's just not linked in the navigation bar. But I definitely need to get that up. I don't think I imported my members. I guess I didn't because it says 0. So I need to import my members. This thing is slow. Alright, so that's a couple things I gotta look into there. We need to work on the free code camp boot camp. We have our domain. I like Ghost, but like I need a CMS. I need a LMS. See, like open source LMS. I don't want like another platform to have to pay for. Moodle is open source. Is that why people still use it? Moodle is free open source. 9 best free and open source LMSs. Let's go here. That's less than a year ago. Little over a year ago. Little less than a year ago. No. Moodle. OpenAX. Oh. Okay. I didn't know they had one. Wait, Canvas is free or it must be free. Camilo. Shoot. I might Mysterio. Oh no, no WordPress. No WordPress. Please no WordPress. But things that were notable. Open. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to the top of the list. I'm confused. Why they put like, are they actually on the list? They're not actually on the list, right? Okay. So, anyways, so skip over that. Moodle maybe. I know people use Moodle. I just never used it before. Hello? Why is it? It's not. Am I tripping? It's not opening in a new tab. I don't know. Open edX. That's weird. Open edX. And then the other one I wanted to look at was Canvas because I know how to use Canvas as well. All right. All right, that's already making my head hurt. Platform. Wait, are they talking about just posting courses on here? I thought they had like, oh, no, I don't think I want that. Let me see. I'll probably end up grabbing Canvas. Open edX, right? But this, oh, this is Open edX. Hold on, let's see. Get started. Providers, sandbox, self-managed. What is this? All right. Open edX distribution by tutor. That's awesome. All this. Let me see what kind of themes they got though. Hold on. You get me with the theme now. If you got a theme for me, that's already gonna work. Then I'll be willing to go through the pain of like getting it up and running. A brand new theme for Tutor Deployed. So this one is specifically for that. Distribution of it. But the other thing is there a way y'all already have like purchasing integrated? Alright, they got an upgrade feature. What does that do? Let's go back. It's only one theme. Got you. Okay, let's move to Canvas. If you tried it for free, what would that mean? I was kind of just hoping for something where people can just purchase a course and then automatically they're like inside of it, but it seems like I want to see the pricing tiers features. It seems like I might have to have an LMS. Oh, excuse me. And then I will have to actually have a process for adding students after they like pay for a course. I think that's how that's gonna go. All right, let's see. password. No, I don't want to reset it. Install. Dang it, what's my password? Sometimes you don't know if it's the wrong password because you typed it wrong, or it's the wrong password because it's the wrong password. Trying to. Alright, it's definitely Dan. I don't want to change my password. Just take it. Oh god, this is stupid. Also, I can post gifs in a message. I switched my phone back to my old phone, and none of my stuff is downloaded. There it is. That's the first thing I typed, but apparently I typed it wrong. All right. I don't like any options that I'm seeing, but I need to settle on one. So Canvas is so Canvas is very like university course driven. Which is not a bad thing. Let me look at the features. I use this for a program that I teach for, but for one, y'all not telling me for sure what the pricing model is. Products. Y'all, why y'all making my life hard? Resources, events, about us, customers, listeners. Is this a like? Okay, y'all making my hair hurt even more. Do you have a live demo? Usually they have a live demo, but doesn't look like it. It's making my hair hurt. I hate when I go to look for something and I don't find it, because then that makes me feel like I need to. That makes me feel like I need to make it. Okay. Find a Moodle partner. No. Okay, let me see what plugins they got. Wait, okay, let's go back to this one then. Alright. Okay, what plugins does Tutor have? Android application. Android application. No iOS version. Analytics, backup, forum, e-commerce. Oh, that would be good. The e-commerce plugin. Mm. All right, let's look at this theme again. They have a mobile first design. So if I can, as long as I deploy it and it has a good mobile view, it should be fine. Then they have a e-commerce plugin, which, let me see this. All right. So, what would it take to get this stood up? Installation guide. All right, and then let's go back to wait. This is a. I should be able to just install Tutor, right? That's a distribution, wasn't it? It's a distribution of Moodle. Wait, how did I even get here? Oh boy. How did I? It was like a option that said self-hosted. Maybe they were a certified partner. What? How did I get to the Tutor info? Host, is it under hosting? No, that's their services. Oh god. Customers yep. This site is getting on my nerves. Hey, welcome in, Dookie. How are you? Start with a trial. Wait, did I finish what I was doing? Hold on. all of that because I went to post a like respond to a text and I couldn't use the Jiffy keyboard. Um, okay, I think I have it now. There you go. It wasn't loading. Okay, what was I about to say? Um, wait, how do I do this? I don't know how to. I don't know how to use this stuff. It's too advanced. Hold on. Hold it. Okay, yeah, and then I can hear it. Okay. Um, my weekend was my weekend was cool. Yeah, my weekend was cool. I tried to have as much downtime as I could. Um, for the most part, I can't complain. Let me see. This thing is getting on my nerves. Oh, here we go. About open source. Why did it make it? I'm tripping. Like, how did I get here? This is the download. How did I get? How did I get to tutor though? Oh. I'm up here. I'm My brain is fried, bro. I'm up here trying to figure out like how did I get here from here? I did not. This is the edX platform. I'm so oh my god, my brain hurts. Okay, so now that so I can just basically get rid of these because I don't even know why I was doing that. So let's try Open edX. That's where I was. I was so confused. I'm always busy. That's my lifestyle. Let me see. Why am I here? I don't want to go to no conference. I just clicked the first button I saw. They do have cross device, works on any device. Okay, so we are going to, let's go to this primer. How long is this? $2. Can I get like a guide and maybe not a video course? Get started. Self-managed. Today I am just trying to figure out what I want to focus on, what my priorities are. And in a couple hours I have to host some certification exams. Open this. Right now I'm trying to pick a LMS for my courses. Alright, and then we go here and then we do get started. Okay. Alright, so let's read through this, I guess. And then let's go to the GitHub of this. Tutor. I don't want AWS. Okay. All right, so the server, yeah, let's go to local. The server deployment doesn't seem crazy as long as it can handle, as long as the platform can handle Docker, it should be good. And I'm using DigitalOcean, so that should be fine. But what about for local? Do I have to set up Docker? I have no idea when's the next time I'm gonna stream a game. That's not really top of my priority list right now. So I guess in this case, they're saying just download this and then run tutor local launch and it'll just work. Okay, I think. Alright, this is still a server install. This is all server install. Let's try to just let's see if I can just put it on DigitalOcean. Let's see. Can I create a new update? That's the project. Oh, new project is over here. '90s? What the actual 100? Oh no! Get me out of here! Wait, when did this happen? Oh god, I wasn't ready for that. I just wanted to see what the weather was tomorrow. Oh no! Can you please stop doing that? Just stay over here because you keep trying to launch. It's like, hold on, y'all not about to kill me. Look, see, I wasn't ready for that. I just wanted to see what the weather was tomorrow. I'm like, I don't hate summer. I hate winter. Summer is a real close second though, but we just don't get enough summer for it to really, really like sink in. Like it's getting warmer now, but it was like it's first of all it's chilly in my house right now. My hands are cold. I have a heated blanket on, and I had to close all my windows because it was like really chilly yesterday. It was like probably more in the 60s, and obviously the 60s is not like super freezing cold, but by the considering that we are in the warmer months, yeah, it went from being like 82, 85, 87, then it went back down to like 60s. But 97 though, like why? And it be humid here. 50% humidity. It's gonna turn around to rain. Let me make sure I got some sinus medicine, some Aleve, cause that is not gonna be fun. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm not like an expert with this kind of stuff. So, um, Digital Ocean deploy edX tutor. Let's start there. Oh, with one click? Okay. They got a video, but what is... Oh my god, why is it so loud? Jeez. The heck? No, it's not necessary. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't mind the summer. I just like 100-degree days are like for what? Um I like the summer actually because I like the longer days and like the weather. Like I hate winter. Like I literally cannot stand being cold. I cannot stand being cold. Um, how have I lived my entire life in Michigan, you may ask? I ask the same question every year. But I cannot stand being cold, so I don't like I don't like the extreme. I do like spring, but we don't really get spring here. This is like the first this is like the most normal spring that I've experienced probably in a while. Um in Michigan. Like where it's actually warm outside. Usually in my birthday, it's like rainy, cold, like 40, 50 degrees, rainy, um, like nasty, muddy gray versus like flowers blooming and the sun being out and like blue skies. I mean, I know it's supposed to rain, like springtime is like a rainy season, but like not not like how it is here. Like here it's just gray and dreary usually. But this year it's been really nice for spring actually. But yeah, our springs don't typically we typically don't have like a real spring. And then fall goes straight to winter. Like once the leaves start falling, like you hit a it's literally like a speed run straight to winter. Yeah, I don't know how I live here. I literally I question my entire existence every single year when it gets cold again. Um yeah, I don't know. Nothing there. All right, so all right, that's a bit of a rabbit hole. It's 1 o'clock. Um, all right, let's focus on something else. This boy's still in there playing. actually. All right, so what I really want to do is I'm gonna import these outlines into into my iPad or into GoodNotes probably. So I can, cause I can't do everything digital with this. Like for me personally, it's easier to write stuff. So I'm gonna start my outlines based off of these documents, and then I can go from there. Oops. Oh shoot, I gotta these are all expand. Oh dang it, I didn't expand these. Okay, these are all expanded though, right? Nope, I didn't expand any of those. Wow. Okay. All right, that's fine. So let's come back here. I gotta expand all of these. But maybe starting from the bottom is better. All right. Oh, and will also save me. Start down here. All right. Oh, I can open them without changing what's highlighted. See, what is that? Okay, blank page. It's not that big of a deal though. See. That's a big old icon. Uh, all right. Now I got all of those. All right, did I do this one already? I think so. I'm gonna go get my iPad. All right, so those are airdrops. All right, see, so this is way more productive for me. Um, so I put everything in a PDF, just outlines. This way, and I have all of the sections to do full stack. So that way I can go through and like start writing notes about the content without without stressing myself out. Because I just don't have the mental capacity to be rewriting a bunch of stuff that's already there. But I want to be able to like mark it up. So I think this will help me. Um, this will help me with that. I do need one big calendar though, and I think I was working on this on Notion. So let's open Notion for a second, because that's something I can work on offline now. Oh, and some one of my certification sessions actually just moved as well. So I have a little bit of a different idea of what I need to do in my afternoon. All right, so let me see. Actually, let's move this before I open that back up. All right, let me see what's going on in Notion. I did have here. I can close all these now, at least for now. Dang, I kind of want to. You know what? I kind of want to do the rest of them while I got the same print settings back in. So QA, college algebra. All right, so then yeah, I might as well do all of these because it's only a few more left. Because I do plan on covering all this material over the next year. This thing is tripping. It's pushing 2 o'clock, and I feel like it'll be a good time for me to shift gears now that I have a couple things like broken down. Um, I'm about to probably get up, take a stretch break, and then this for this afternoon, the thing I'm gonna focus on is I'm gonna go through and do a calendar, like a timeline for this program, and then I need to focus on getting some type of site up and running for it. That's what I'm gonna do for now, and then, or at least for my first time working session, and then for my second working session, once I get the certification exams going, I'm gonna try to work on some stuff for my client during that time frame. I think that'll be like a good way that I can use my time. I'm actually excited to go through this stuff. I want to teach some math. Was that the last of them? Wait, it's supposed to be 12. What I skip? Hold on. I skipped one. Did I skip the QA? I think I skipped the QA. Alright, so this is. All right, so now let's do this one. It's the last one. All right, now, see. I said 30 to 33 weeks. Year. So starting the week of the 8th, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no reason why it can't be 6 months. It shouldn't take more than, I mean, it could take more than 6 months, but I don't think it needs to take more than 6 months. Last week, the 16th. So let's go back. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25. Nope, 24 weeks. That's what I got. I got 24 weeks. Between now and then. July 8th through December 20th. I broke down a lot of these sections. How many did I do though? Let's see. At least if I did the first 5, 6, 7. Okay, I didn't do 6 yet. 5. Looks like I'm on 5. Wait, where's 4? Oh, what's 4? 4 is... Why 4 is missing? Data visualization. Oh, I guess I was skipping over that. But do they cover this content anywhere else? JSON APIs, is that in JavaScript? Async programming. Fetch API. Okay. So it's totally fair. It looks like I anticipated skipping over that. So this is looking at modules 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. All right, Miss Signary, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm actually getting off here in like a few minutes too. But right now I'm just kind of getting a rough idea of how many weeks I need for a lot of this content. let's see. Let me see. Where would it be if I just ballparked it and start from there based off what I already have experience with? And then let me see too. If this JavaScript is heavy. Bootstrap, jQuery, Sass, React, Redux. See. One, two, three, four, six. Let me see the first one. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna need to spend some more time on this. All right, so what if I said 2, 6, 4. What was under libraries? There was a lot of libraries. 4. Then I still have 6 weeks. So give this 4. So then I have 4 more weeks. Either I would give it to the front end libraries or the back end. Actually, I could do this for now. 5 and 5. Is that right? That's 10, that's 10, and that's 4, so that's 24. All right, I'm ballparking this. Okay, and then what I would have to do too is consider, like make sure that the projects are a part of this process. Survey form. Let's see. For example, if this is 4 weeks, one week, 2 weeks. All right, so if I go back, this is the beefiest part of the content. So that's one. Two, 3, 4. Okay. Well, yeah. So I got something to start with. It's not looking so bad, I think. Proportionally, these time frames are making sense, but I had to dig in a little bit deeper. All right. Oh, we. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm done with streaming for the day, but yep, I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Let me see what I got going on tomorrow. Y'all don't stop sending me this stuff. Calendar, where are you? Oh, it's over here. Oh, well, maybe I don't want to put all my personal business on the internet. All right, so tomorrow, oh, I got stand-ups in the morning. I got a tech review at 1. Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna be offline for the evening. So I guess my stream should be here. Let's work on that. Apply. 2 hours and 24 minutes. More than 6 minutes. Look, I did good. I give myself full credit even when it's only like 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Because at the end of the day, today is number 161. So yeah. I know y'all don't mean nothing by it, but I'm just saying. For the record, since we going there, if I go live for a single solitary second, I bet you it counts. Um, but yeah, so I'm proud of myself because I only missed 2 days so far. That was not intended. The second one really wasn't intended, but it is what it is. Um, yeah, so at this point, I have to go to January 1st to make my 365, but we are content. Like at this point, I'm so committed to it. You know what I mean? Like I knew I needed to go a certain amount of time just being used to it before I even considered like missing a day, just to make sure that I wouldn't that it will already kind of be a habit. So yeah, now I'm like, I still don't plan on missing days, because I don't want it to drag on. It's already, I'm not even halfway. I'm not even halfway yet. But I'm close to halfway. At the end of this month, or like basically probably right as we go into July, I will be halfway through. Yeah. I have like 20 more days to make it to the halfway mark. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end here so that I can get a little bit of quiet time, alone time to myself. Probably take a quick nap before I start my afternoon sessions for certifications. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Oh wait. Justice is like going down for a nap now too. He's still whining, so now's a good time for me to lay down. And yeah, I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day as well. Bye, everybody.